we doing? So my name's Alex Tang, and it's Alex, which is the easy part, and then Tang, which is the difficult part that people on customer service on the phone always get wrong. So I mean, I've done this for a very long time. I say it's Tang, like tango, without the O. I say that because it would be insanely insufficient if I was to spell my full name phonetically. I'll be like, yeah, it's Tang, so that's Tango, Alpha, November, Golf. I could have just stopped at the first syllable. But even then, sometimes they get it wrong. They'll be like, oh yeah, how do you spell tango? Crying out loud. Tango, like the drink. You know, when you've been tangoed, remember that? You know, when you've been tangoed. For me, that slogan has always sounded a bit sexually suggestive. No? Just me then. That's a different phone call for a different skill. Right. So yeah, a lot of comedians like to point out who they look like. So apparently I look like Michael McIntyre. Now, I don't. I know that. But Michael McIntyre claims he looks Chinese. Ergo, all Chinese people look like Michael McIntyre. Because all Chinese people look the same. And I can say that. I can say that. Okay? I'm what you get if Phil Wang is too white for you. A little bit about me. I was born in Hong Kong, back in the British days. I'm British and Chinese, which means I have drunk more tea than all of you. That's my shared cultural heritage. Tea is in my blood because I drink too much of it. I've cut down to 4 cups an hour. It's a problem. I don't remember much Chinese, but I still know enough to be able to tell people with Chinese tattoos what they actually mean. Okay, so the other day I pointed out to someone that they had tattooed the Chinese character for horse, plural. Speaking of tattoos, I've always wanted to get one, but Asian parents forbid it. They'll say things like, do you know what tattoos are associated with? Organized crime. Oh yeah, Mom? Do you know what else is associated with organized crime? Accountants. Why are you forcing your son to be one? Literally every profession that Asian parents push their kids to pursue is useful to organize crime. Think about it. Now, accountants, lawyers, bankers, pharmacists, hello? Chemists, obviously. It's like the bachelor's degree of Breaking Bad. I didn't end up pursuing any of that, so I'm a disappointment to both my mom and the mob. I grew up with a lot of Asian friends. Whenever we hang out, my friend Ramesh would point out that between us, we have all the skills to pull off a heist. Yeah, forget Ocean's 11, we have Patel's 7-Eleven. Our dastardly plan is to steal all the spreadsheets in the world. It's the Patel Excel cartel. Is anyone here vegan? No? Anyone? Ah, there we go, vegan. You see, I'm not vegan, but I am allergic to dairy. So I always go for the vegan option on the menu, which confuses a lot of waiters. I'll be like, can I have a vegan meat feast pizza? You see, I don't mind eating the cow, I just can't have its milk. I don't care about the animal, I just can't process dairy. Yeah. I mean, milk is very weird when you think about it. Most of the world don't drink it. But it's white. It comes from between the legs of the animal. Basically, the first man to discover milk jacked off a cow. Can we all agree on that? He jacked off a cow and swallowed. Men still use that logic today. Okay? Penises are like udders. Of course you can drink it. It's good for your bones. That's why we call it a boner. It's just sticky milk. So yeah, I'm allergic to dairy. I don't like to say lactose intolerance though. I don't like to stand here and say that I'm lactose intolerant because it makes me sound like Nigel Farage, but for lactose. Where is all this lactose coming from, man? There's too much lactose in this country. I say no to lactose. My name's Nigel Farage. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm proud of it. That's what I want to avoid, you know. But behind this intolerance to lactose is probably some childhood trauma. Probably. I say probably. You know? I like to overcome that trauma by turning it into something positive. So nowadays, I fight crime as a superhero called Milkman. I've become what I fear. I go door to door, delivering justice and also milk. By day, I'm Alex Tang. By earlier in the day, I'm Milkman. I've been known to catch criminals by shooting them with sticky milk from a mechanical udder in what the police report would later say as being sexually suggestive, while shouting at them, "You know when you've been tangoed." Anyway, that's been my time. I've been Alexander Tang. Have a good afternoon.
We've got one more act for you lovely people for this section, so I need you guys to go wild and go crazy for the final time. So